You know, guys, it's fucking time, man. It's time. It's time, man. To get rid of these coaches, man. Get rid of this coaching staff. I'm tired of these motherfuckers. It's been 3 years of this coaching staff, man. It's time. Fangio and Shurmur need to go. It's time. I'm tired of these guys, man. I'm fucking tired of these guys. It's time for them to go. It's time for them to get out of here. It's time for the Broncos to clean house and get a new coaching staff in here and get a new quarterback in here. And obviously, the Broncos are not a quarterback away. Obviously, I'm tired of hearing that. Broncos have a lot more issues than people realize. The offensive line is atrocious. That's part of the reason why the Broncos lost this game against the Raiders in the trenches. The Raiders' offensive line outplayed our defensive line, and their defensive line killed our offensive line. In the trenches, for God's sakes, Josh Jacobs was running down our throat. For God's sakes, he was fumbling in the first half, and then they come out in the second half and just run all over us in the trenches. You got to have good lines, You got to have a good defensive line. You got to have a good offensive line. I mean, common sense, guys. It's common sense. That's one of the main reasons why we lost this game in the trenches yesterday against the Raiders. But yeah, I mean, it's time. It's time. I'm tired of this fucking coaching staff. I'm tired of it. I'm just tired of hearing the excuses from Fangio and Shurmur. Look, I like Fangio more than Shurmur, obviously. Fangio has made this defense pretty good, but he's the guy that hired Pat Shurmur. And he's been here for what, 3 years? Almost 4 years? It's time to move on. I'm tired of having losing seasons. It's the same result. This team needs changes made now. I mean, I'm tired of it. No more of this. If you cannot come in here and lead us to a winning season or the playoffs, then get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here. Shurmur's offense is atrocious. I fucking hate Shurmur so much. He has ruined so many players on this offense. I swear. He's ruined players. He's ruined Jerry Jeudy, I think. Cortland Sutton, like his receivers, are just not the same in his scheme. Our run game. I'm not blaming him for the run game, but majority of it, I think the other game 14 carries. I know the run game ain't working, but at least keep trying, for God's sakes. Oh my God, I hate Shurmur. I hate Shurmur so much. And the special teams, almost every week, they're giving up big plays. Tom McMahon should be fired years ago. He sucks. The Fangio don't realize these motherfuckers are trash, and he don't want to fire them, then he can get the fuck out of here himself. I've had enough of Fangio. I've had enough of Shurmur. I'm tired of these coaches, man. I'm fucking tired of these coaches. It's time to move on. I've fucking seen enough. For God's sakes. I swear, don't have the Broncos fire their ass on Black Monday, because we're not going to playoffs. I'm tired of Fangio always, we still have a chance at the playoffs. Come on, Vic. Be realistic. We're not making the damn playoffs. Come on, Vic. You sound like a fucking moron. And today, Vic Fangio said he thinks his staff should come back another year. Like, what? What are you saying this for, Vic? Like, you're a clown. Why are you saying this shit? Like, how do you deserve another year? How does your staff deserve another year? It's been 3 or 4 years of your staff failing every fucking game. You get out-coached every fucking game. You're not a head coach. You're a defensive coordinator. Yeah, I think Fangio is a good defensive coordinator, but he's not a fucking head coach. He got out-coached twice to Rich Bisaccia, the fucking special teams coordinator and the interim head coach of the Raiders, for God's sakes. That's another thing. Ever since Vic Fangio's been here, the Raiders have pretty much owned us. That's pathetic, Vic. That's pathetic, Vic. And that we have not beat the Chiefs since 2015. So he's terrible in the AFC West. He is terrible in the AFC West. You got to win division games in the league. You got to win divisional fucking games. I think we only have one win against our divisional opponents this year, and it was against the Chargers. Somehow, some way, every year, we somehow beat the Chargers. No matter what it is, we somehow beat the Chargers. I don't know what it is. But yeah, it's time. It's time for these coaches to go. I don't care if we win the final fucking 2 games. They don't deserve to be here. I'm tired of these guys. Vic was hired in what, 2019? In 2019 we went 7-9. 2020 we went 5-11. This year we're 7-8 so far. Probably gonna be a losing season. So 3 losing seasons in a row, Vic. Almost. Because I don't think we're gonna beat the Chiefs. We might beat the Chargers, but still we'll be 8-9 then. We'll be 8-9. That's a losing record. But, yeah. 3 losing seasons, Vic, almost. It's time. It's time for you to go. I don't care. I don't even want you back as just a defensive coordinator, man. I'm sorry, but it's time to move on. It's time to move on. I think Vic will go elsewhere and be a good defensive coordinator, probably. He'll probably get a lot of interviews and a lot of job applications, but he's just not a head coach, guys. It's simple as that. He needs to go be a defensive coordinator for a good team. You go win yourself a ring, Vic. I mean, I had nothing against you, but I'm tired of you being our coach. That's simple as that. I'm just tired of these coaches. Simple as that. He's not a head coach. He's a defensive coordinator. Why do you think he's never been a head coach in his life? Because he's a defensive coordinator. He doesn't even know about the offense. The guy legit knows zero information about the offense. I'm sorry. The offense is run by Pat Shurmur, for God's sakes. Pat Shurmur is a fucking retard. Against the Bengals, 10 points. Wow. 10 points against the Bengals. Terrible. And against the Raiders, 13 points. And half those points were given by the damn defense. So, yeah. This offense sucks because of Pat Shurmur. And terrible quarterback play. Even though Drew Lock played pretty well against the Raiders. But Pat Shurmur is our problem. And we need to get a new quarterback. I don't know which quarterback it is going to be. Is it going to be Rodgers, Wilson? I don't fucking know. Draft a quarterback. We will see. But all I know is Teddy Bridgewater and Drew Lock need to go too. They're not the answer. They're not the franchise quarterbacks. They need to go. I'm tired of these fucking Band-Aid quarterbacks. Get a franchise quarterback in the draft or trade for Wilson or Rodgers. Simple as that. If you had a good quarterback on this damn roster, we would actually put points on the board. I would not have to stress every week about this offense sucking. Let's say we have Rodgers or Wilson here. Can you imagine how we would be in the playoffs probably? We'd probably be 10 or 11 wins right now. But instead we have 7. Average fucking boring team, But yeah, it's simple as that. These coaches need to go, and I hope they're gone soon. Black Monday's coming up in 2 weeks, after the last game of the season. That's normally when the coaches get fired, but I pray to God Fangio and Shurmur are out of here. Pray to God Locke and Bridgewater are out of here too. Simple as that, guys. We need changes this offseason, and I hope we get them. And the ownership too is going to be a big thing too in the spring. Supposedly in the spring, the Broncos will probably get a new owner. It looks like because Joe Ellis and John Elway are going to be leaving the Broncos because both their contracts are up. And they're not going to renew their contracts. So Joe Ellis and John Elway are out of the building. Thank God. They're not good in the front office. Joe Ellis and John Elway suck on the office. But yeah, guys, make sure you guys drop a like on the video, guys. Subscribe to the channel, guys. Thank you guys for watching. And I want to thank you guys so much on my Raiders video, for God's sakes. I've got 16,000 views. That's my most ever viewed video on my channel. And it has over 400 likes on it, guys. So I appreciate the support. A lot of Raider fans found that video. And wow, the 16,000 views is my most viewed video on my channel, guys. It's amazing. And 400 likes. That's pretty damn awesome, man. So thank you guys for the support. And thank you guys for watching, guys. Click the like button. Subscribe to the channel, guys, and thanks for watching, guys. Let's go Broncos, and drop a comment down below. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below, of course, guys, and have a good night, guys, and let's go Broncos. Peace out.